What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new animated series, Adventure Beast. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Jack Hanna, Jeff Corwin, Steve Irwin, David Attenborough. We all love animal and nature shows, right? And each of those hosts has their own peculiar way of inviting the wildlife into your homes. Steve Irwin, for example, was incredibly eccentric and was willing to get dangerously close to crocodiles. God, he was awesome. May he rest in peace. But trust me when I say that Bradley Trevor Grief is in a league of his own. Aptly called BTG, he's a former paratrooper, a humorist, an author, a TV and radio personality, and yes, an animal expert. So what you see here on this show, the lead character is a hyper-reality version of BTG. He goes all around the globe teaching you about all kinds of animals. Yes, it's edutainment. The difference is he gets injured a lot, like a lot. He has a sort of a Homer Simpson quality to him, which is a bonus in my book. Adventure Beast is wild and funny and bloody and gnarly and outlandish. It's totally insane, but in a good way, so brace yourselves. Produced by Mission Control Media and Kapow Pictures, Adventure Beast is a new adult animated comedy series about life in the wild that takes us deeper into the wonders of nature than we probably should go. Each episode follows Bradley Trevor Grief, a semi-indestructible wildlife expert who travels the globe studying and rescuing animals. Along the way, he shares with us truly astonishing, sometimes risque facts that other wildlife shows would be too polite to mention. BTG is joined on these expeditions by his fearless junior field assistant and favorite niece, Bonnie, and his fearful of absolutely everything senior field assistant, Dietrich. Jungles, deserts, oceans, glaciers, no matter where the mission takes them, the team constantly finds themselves surrounded by all kinds of fascinating animals that are just waiting for the chance to kill them. And every adventure is told through BTG's unique voice and twisted view of nature. Hey look, thanks to Netflix, I recently interviewed BTG and showrunner Brian about this epic show. In our near 30-minute conversations, we discussed several topics, all of which are substantive and amusing. So come watch my entire video interview with BTG and Brian right here, only on Rama Screen YouTube channel. Adventure Beast is procedural. Every episode starts with a mission and ends with an informative self-realization. All the while, it's filled to the brim with bears tearing their limbs apart, and monkeys scratching their faces off, or koalas literally urinating on them. The purpose is not to show you that animals are jerks. It's to show you that animals will do what animals do. It allows for the writers to go balls to the wall with the many creative ways they can physically and painfully hurt animated BTG. That's the part on every episode that gets me giggling every time. I'm kinda half looking forward to it. I'm just waiting to see how those encounters will result in BTG mangled and thrown around like a piece of meat. It's a running gag that never runs out of fuel. BTG's assistants are equally hysterical. You've got the overly eager Bonnie and the overly anxious Dietrich. Quite the weird combination if you ask me, which makes this a pretty bizarre trio. Bonnie and Dietrich do get their fair share of injuries, but not to the degree that BTG experiences regularly. I'm rolling on the floor, my side is splitting whenever they wear these camouflage animal costumes in order to blend in, because sometimes their outfits work and sometimes they don't, but they look uncomfortable. Overall, Adventure Beast is bananas. Yes, it's violent. Yes, it's absurd. Yes, it's chaotic, but it has a thoughtful underlying conservationist goal. Unorthodox and unconventional perhaps, but it's fact-based. The show is designed for adult audiences, but I'd say anybody who wants to have a blast learning about animals while laughing out loud will definitely get a kick out of Adventure Beast.